Alright, after a pause for Christmas, we're back at it. Last time I got everything up here unhooked, trying to get ready to go. I threw a little dab of paint on my drive shaft. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the drive shaft while it's nice and easy. Once that's done, I think I'm down to just the U-bolts. So we'll take them off, and then we'll go ahead and look at cutting out the springs. I'm trying to figure out an easy way to do this. I think, I may be wrong, but I think that there's going to be enough room underneath here to slide my Sawzall in here on either side of this bolt. In fact, it looks like there's lots of room on this now that I look at it. I'm going to go ahead and cut that bolt. I'm not even going to bother trying to take the nut off, I don't think. I'm just going to cut it on either side. Same thing on this one. I'll just cut either side of them right down through the bolt. Looks like I got pretty good access for a Sawzall there. So we'll cut them off, and that way I don't have to deal with the radiator. And when we go ahead and put the new bolts in, they're going to go nut to the inside. So if I ever, for any reason that I can't imagine right now, would want to take them off, that becomes feasible. Alright, so I'm going to get at it with the drive shaft next. Alright, I've come to the realization that I don't need to drive the drive shaft after all. And my 12.5/16 was starting to round the bolt, the U-joint bolt anyway. I'll deal with that sometime if I can change the U-joint, which I don't right now. So I don't really want to cause more problems than I need to. But what I realized is that ATS gave me new hangers anyway, and the upper bolt is well above the it's well up above the drive shaft. There's not gonna be any issue getting that bolt, so I'm not gonna disassemble something I don't need to. So that's gonna stay. I did realize, however, I was gonna try and take off the other end of the sway bar and wait until I dropped it down so I had clearance between my steering link and that bolt, because I can't get a wrench in there. But I'm afraid even if I drop this axle down, I'm not going to get at that very well. So I'm going to actually, as long as I just pull off the drag link here on the steering, I can drop the whole thing down, and I'll have plenty of room to get my nice big wrench on there, and I'll get that out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Nobody ever really talked about that, but that's what I'm going to do. So, okay. All right. As with most things, things are a fight to get stuff apart. I did finally get the track bar out. I did finally get the steering linkage out, and I'm actually not too I did a little more whacking on this thing than I wanted, but I don't know whether you'll be able to see this in the video or not, but this knuckle's not horrible. It's fairly stiff, but there is just a little bit of real easy play. Not much, maybe like 1/8 of an inch of easy play in it, and I don't like that. So that's going to get replaced, because I'm not going through all this effort to replace everything to have steering wander in it again. So I'm not even going to dick around with it. Plus the boot got a little cut anyway, so if it's not bad now, it will be. So we're going to replace that. More money I didn't want to spend. But anyway, we're about to let this axle down. All right, bud. Go ahead and slowly let that one down.
Yeah, I'm going to film you and you slowly let that down.
You don't have to film me. I don't care about me. Film that. Here we go. Ready?
Yo, is it okay that the little jack stands are still under there?
As long as they're not underneath the axle, it's fine.
Alright.
So we're going to let her down slowly. This side's coming down. And I'll let this side down. I'm kind of trying to do it evenly.
You want me to go over here and film from the other side?
It's fine, go ahead. Here we go. Don't disconnect. We're just gonna work it down. Left and right. As long as they're off the what is this side not coming off? Up here. Is that all the way down? So that's
Is it hung up on something?
no, it's not hung up on anything. It's fine. This is fine. It's not hung up on anything. It's got to be just the main. I guess it's just the main jack over here. Where's this side not coming down?
Well, this side's off the jack completely.
I know. I don't understand. No, actually, it's binding on the spring bolts.
On the U-bolts.
The U-bolts. Let me just tap it down. Let me get a little pressure off of this. It's just binding on the spring. It's just binding. That is off there. There should be 4 nuts here. It's found 3. There should be another one laying around somewhere. Fuck. That's off. Here's the perch. Need that. Put that with all the stuff over there. There's another nut around here somewhere. Somewhere around here is another nut.
Probably sitting on it.
Probably. Good bet. I don't know.
It's right there. It's right next to the air gun. Torque wrench, air gun, same difference.
Whatever. So now we're going to let it down. Well, let's go take the perch off the other side. And then we're going to have fun when it comes time to put that back up. All right, here we go. Now she's coming down. A little bit at a time. For that to be down enough, we're away from the springs, which we are. I don't think I have to be down any lower than that. I think that's low enough. I think that's low enough. I'm also getting really tight on this wire. But there we go. I had a little extra I could play with. Feel better about that.
Nice camera angle.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm getting to the end of that. I don't want to put too much strain on it. It's okay though. I got some. All right, I don't have to go any lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak these back to. I'm going to soak 2 back bolts, and I think we're going to call it a night. Let them soak overnight, and then tomorrow, 2 bolts in the back. Cut those 2, and we're ready to put the new one back in. Start putting things back together. Probably have to wait for a part now.